good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Same Old Arsenal Podcast Live Watch along with me, Craig. I hope you're all very well. Jesus, lads, we're on the pints tonight. I am bricking it. Absolutely bricking it. We've just seen, as it came in, Kieran Tierney has come into the team. Granit Xhaka has a knock and is out. So Kieran Tierney comes in. Or is that a bit of mind games? Who knows? Yes, Daniel, I'll sync it up for you, mate. Absolutely. If anyone wants to sync up with me, when the game kicks off, pause it. Then once I kick off, I will tell you, and then you can sync up with me. Just tweet that out. Here we go. Gunner 04, how are you, mate? Just being, how are you? Daniel, how are you, mate? Oh, Nigel, how are you? I'm very, 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 very nervous. Very nervous. John's already been to the bog 3 times. Superb. Jesus, the pints in this pub are awful. Oh, lads, you've been waiting for this one for full time, haven't you? Since last week. Darren, how are you, mate? Hello, Pids. How are you? Thanks very much for joining us. Don't worry about what happened to old Thierry here. He fell off the wall, as you can see. He fell off the wall, actually, during the live podcast. I hope that's not a bad omen. I hope that is not a bad omen. This team should go through tonight. This team is one of the best lineups he could have put out. There is no excuses whatsoever this evening. Just before the game gets going, as some of you know, we have a new donation link, which is scrolling along the bottom of the screen there. It is in the description. We were doing the Newcastle watch along. Thank you to everyone who donated. I have put the minimum donation down. Now, I did say I was going to put it down to £1, but it'll only let me put it down to €3. So, if you want to make a donation to the podcast for this week, much obliged. If you don't worry about it. Absolutely. Oh, pardon me. Absolutely no problem. Come on, Arsenal. So nervous. I'm so nervous. Captains. Okay, so the captains are just done the toss. I'm probably really behind you, lads. So, like I said, if anyone's about to kick off or they have kicked off, pause it and rewind it, or rewind it back to the kickoff, and I'll let you know once I've kicked off, and then we'll all be synced up. That's, of course, if you're watching it on live TV. If you're watching it on a stream, then we'll just have a chat while you're here. Liam, how are you, sir? Hope you're well. Is that a pint of lager? It certainly is. It certainly is. Very rarely do I drink alcohol. Very rarely do I drink alcohol. But tonight, I opened the fridge after the podcast and I was like, I'm having a couple of them tonight. Why not? Why not? Okay, I'm just about to kick off, I think. So pause now if you're just about to kick off, or rewind it back to kick off. I'll let you know as soon as I've kicked off. Any second now. Oh, good evening. Okay, they're just taking the knee. I'm going to kick off any second now. Now, come on, Arsenal. Hello, Aporov. How are you, sir? Luke, how are you getting on? Cat Scratch. I'm on the first bottle of wine, nearly gone. Dearie me. Arsenal will do that to you, all right, though. Arsenal would do that to you. Can you hear me all right? Am I coming through loud and clear? Let me know, please, in the chat. It's a pleasure to have you all here watching this game with me. I'm really enjoying doing these watch-alongs. It's like sitting in a pub with your mates. It's great. Absolutely great. Colin Plays, how are you, mate? How you getting on? If anyone wants to sync up with me, I'm just about to go to a minute, 58, 59, 1 minute. Well done, Pepe. Come on, boys! Billy Powell, how are you, sir? Thanks for joining me. What time am I at now, Darren? I am at 1 minute 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and so on and so on and so on. Thanks for the people that have synced up. I really appreciate that. And if you haven't synced up to me, if you can, please try not to type goal in the chat or anything like that. Give some description, Craig. As in, what description would you like? The game? A description of the game? Or a description of the time? Or what do you want describing? Well, that's a great ball, Thomas, that, isn't it? Nice one. Don't do that to me, Just Being. Do not do that to me. Gameplay. Okay, mate. So I'm on 2:16:17 at the moment. The camera has just turned to Unai Emery. He's scratching his chin, as we've seen him do so many times before in the past. Villarreal throw on. Pedraza, I think, has just taken it. And I'm at 2 minutes, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Are you not watching it then? Or do you want me to commentate? Is that what you want? Commentate if you want. I don't know any of the Villarreal names, but I'll do my best. Tierney out wide. Count you in at 3 minutes. I've gone past 3 minutes. I'm now at 3:15. Okay, so Rob Holding has the ball back to Leno. Pretty poor opening few minutes, but that's what you're going to get in a semi-final. Saka to Bellerin. Bellerin gives it away. Villarreal go forward. Out to the left wing. Rob Holding has him covered. Still with Villarreal out on the left. Gone back now. Back into their own half. Where is Bellerin playing? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Okay, Villarreal in the middle of the park now. Pushing forward. Out to the left wing. Bellerin on him. I have no idea who the Villarreal players are called, so sorry. They've come back. They've come back into the middle. Spreads it out wide. Good ball. Villarreal on the right wing. Ball in. And Leno is forced into a save, and a good save. Kieran Tierney kind of left watching, really. But that's a save you'd expect Leno to make. Probably made a bit of a meal of that, to be honest. Goalkeepers union and all that. Corner to Villarreal. 5 minutes gone. Ball's played into the box. Deflects off Smith Rowe. Odegaard gives chase. Villarreal still on the attack. Halfway. And Saka cuts out the pass. And Saka gives it away. Lost his foot, and he couldn't really blame him for that, to be honest. Villarreal come down the left. It's gone to nothing. Bellerin back to Leno. And it's calmed down again by Bernd Leno. Where is who was it who was looking for a Sherlock Holmes? If you go, I shouldn't be telling you this, but if you go onto Twitter, you'll find what you're looking for. You'll find what you're looking for. I'd love to commentate, but I can't. I'm too nervous. Come on, boys. Come on, Bellerin. Complex, how are you, sir? Thanks for joining us, mate. Much appreciated. Nervous, yes, mate. Very nervous. Very, very nervous. But look at this Villarreal, look, sitting back, all in their own half. This is what it's going to be. Have I got enough gum? I hope. Yeah, I brought a new packet today. I wouldn't have been out. I wouldn't have been out for that. Good ball. Great ball. Ah! Get it back, Pepe. Get it back. Get it back. Well in, Pablo Mari. Well in, well in. Keep him out there now. Keep him out there. Glad Tierney is in, but I hope he doesn't re-injure himself. Absolutely. Gunnar 04 says, no Martinelli, but we got him Lacquer on the bench. Good option for the last 25. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Craig, got it. Congrats, mate. What's that? What's that about? Glad Tierney isn't in. Glad Tierney is in. Colin says, giving the ball away far too much for my liking. Bit nervy, isn't it, Colin? It's a bit nervy, mate. And Craig Tanner says, too many individuals errors already. Yep. Melina, how are you? Welcome along. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Hello to everyone in Toronto in Canada. Where are you all watching from this evening? Put it in the chat. We've got Canada already. I know we've got Canada because Mel's from Canada. We've got Bonnie, Scotland, because Colin is from Scotland. Scotty, how are you, mate? Sunny Kent. Is it sunny? Very good. Brighton. South Wales. Nigel's home in Gravesend. Hertfordshire. Islington in London. Lovely. Darren in Dublin. Up the Dubs. I shouldn't be really saying that living in Cork, shall I? Up the Rebels is what I should be saying. Sweden, Barry. Wow. Welcome along, mate. Thanks very much for coming. What a ball by Mari. How is he your centre-half? Put him in midfield. No, you should have gone to Hector down the line. Why can't we just do the simple thing simply? Goodness me. Craig Tanner in Eastbourne. Apoorov in India. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Scotty was in Gravesend today for his jab. How are you feeling after it, mate? How are you feeling? I've nearly drunk a pint already. It's not good. I could see myself having 4 or 5 tonight. Depending on what happens, of course. Colin says, yeah, this is Arsenal. We don't do it simple. Absolutely correct, mate. Darren says, does anyone know? I think Xhaka, something to do with his ankle, I think. If I'm right, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Oh, good, just tired. Yeah, I've heard that. All right. My dad had the AstraZeneca one and said he was fine. Just had a bit of a pain in his arm. Other than that, he was fine. Nigel, Darren says it's a thigh muscle. I would trust Nigel with whatever he says. That's a shame. But with no disrespect to Granit Xhaka, it might be a little blessing in disguise to have that natural left back there, you know. Arsenal, Scott, they do, mate. They do cause far too much pain. Miss Molina, have you got gin today? No, not today. I'm on the beers. Obviously, can't tell you what beer it is because I get my channel taken down unless they want to pay me hundreds of pounds to advertise it. I don't mind. Nigel's had both his jabs. Nice one, Nigel. "32 of you have joined me. Thank you very much. Absolutely chuffed. This is great. I really should have done these a long time ago, but I didn't have. The reason I've only started doing them is because I got a new internet connection. I've got one of those fiber to the homes now, so I've got like 500 megabytes down and 100 up, whatever it is. When I first moved into this house, I had 3 down and about 0.5 up, so I could never stream or anything like that. Long time viewers of the show would know that I used to go back to work to my office to use that internet connection, so I could do the podcast. But since I've got that new one in, the new 500 gigabyte or I don't know what it is, 1 terabyte, whatever, fiber to the home, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Like the kids are downstairs now watching Netflix, this, that, and the other, and not a flicker. Not a flicker. Gunny says, I'm so nervous tonight. I got a J off my work, mate, to come. Okay. We'll stop that there. Although I hope you're enjoying it. Billy Powell, same as me, mate. I've recently had fibre put in. I'll tell you what, mate. What a difference, eh? What a difference. I'll tell you a story, right? FIFA 20, I had my poor internet connection and it took 18 hours to download. 18 hours to download one game to a PlayStation. So Christmas came and Santa was very nice to me, Santa Claus, and brought me an Xbox X series. I downloaded FIFA 21 in 12 minutes. The whole game, 12 minutes. Done. 12 minutes! Unbelievable scenes. Couldn't believe what was happening. Imagine waiting 18 hours for a game to download. At 39 years old. I do love me gaming, though. I do love me gaming. If anyone's on the Xbox, you can add me up. Add me up, Scotty Boy Gooner. If you've got a PS4, add me up, Scotty Boy Gooner. Just send me a message. Let me know it's you, because half the people that send me friend requests, I don't know who they are. Add me up. Normally playing most Saturday nights. Bit of Fortnite. I like a bit of Fortnite. Must say, I do enjoy playing that game. Corner. Well done, Bacchiaro. Come on. Come on. PC. I'm hoping to get a PC. Donate and I'll get a PC and I can come and join you. I'll get that PC one day. I'll get it one day. Don't you worry about that. Do excuse me. Try Battlefield, the new one. It's out soon, Craig. Such a good game. I will, Mel. I will. Daniel says, do I play Warzone? Yeah, I do. I've got it on the PS4. Not very good at it, though. There's too many floor monkeys in COD for me. I hate it. You walk around the corner of the line on the floor. Floor monkeys. Hate them. If there's anything worse than a camper, it's a floor monkey. Lying on the floor with a gun up like that, ready to shoot you. Thanks, Mel. Thank you very much. Bit of Daisy. I haven't tried that one, actually. That's free on the Game Pass. Might try that. Just Being says Battlefield all the way, yeah. Craig Tanner says moved to PC last summer. Highly recommend with the use of Xbox Game Pass and crossplay, yeah. Exactly. Oh, well, I'll be honest with you. I only wanted the Xbox for Flight Simulator. I'm a bit of a aviation enthusiast away from all this. I love everything to do with aeroplanes. I used to work at Cork Airport. I absolutely loved the job. I used to marshal in the planes when they'd landed. I used to push them back out onto the apron in the little tug. I used to de-ice them. All that kind of thing. So, yeah, it was a great job. And I'm a bit of an enthusiast of that. So I'm looking forward to Microsoft. Stephen, how are you, sir? Welcome along. Come on, the Arsenal, he says. Absolutely. So, yeah, I'm waiting for Flight Simulator to come out. Yes, Scott. Love it, mate. I used to go to, when I was a kid, I used to go to the old Stansted. It was just, it was up the road. And we used to go up there. I used to stand there for hours, mate, just watch them take off and land. I love it. And then when I got the job in Cork, it was amazing. Amazing. I started off at the bottom and I was a team leader up there. Had to stop the job, though, but that's a different story altogether. Just Being says, when was I at the airport, Craig? I was at the airport 2005 to about 2008, I'd say. I worked for Service Air. Great job. I loved it. I really, really loved it. But one day I might tell you the story about why I had to stop. But we won't do it now. Come on, Arsenal! Oh. What we got in here? I used to work for Jet2 over here in Spain a couple of years ago. Loved it. Yeah, it was a good job. Last time I was at Cork Airport in 1999. If we don't make it to the final, it's going to be a long day for me tomorrow, says a pour off. My team leads a Chelsea fan. Oh, dear. I hope we score. It's make or break for Arteta. Miss Molina, it really is so much riding on this game. Oh, lads. Seriously. What is it like to be an Arsenal supporter? Here's Saka now. Ball in. No good. No good. Oh, get the gym ready, lads. Win or lose, we'll have a drink. I'm having another one now. 1 point down. I wish I could drink it out of the can, to be honest, but I can't. Although you can probably see the can anyway, so... Cheers, lads. Bottoms up. Pint number 2. Win, lose or drews on the booze. Absolutely, Bill. Absolutely, mate. I see, Billy. I see more talk about Grealish today. I don't think you've got nothing to worry about, mate. I know I was having a wind up off you on the podcast. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. I think Jack Grealish is a Villa boy through and through. I don't think he'll leave. I think he'll finish his career at Aston Villa. I really do. Hector Bellerin is rubbish. Please put Cedric on. I don't like Hector Bellerin anymore. It pains me to say it. It's just not been the same since his injury. I don't like him. Oh, my God. That's no foul, ref, and it happened right in front of you. That is soft. Oh, I've got a new phone today as well, by the way. I've gone back to iPhone from Android, and I am struggling. I've been Android for the last 3 years. Got offered a nice contract with a nice phone, so okay, go on then. I'm struggling big time. Going back to iOS. I remember when I was ordering it on the phone, the woman says, "What colour do you want?" Gotta be red, innit? Gotta be red for the Arsenal. We were lucky there because I'll tell you why we were lucky, because Leno weren't even ready. He weren't even ready for that. Billy, DM me your phone number, mate. DM me your phone number. Craig says, iPhone. Nah, Craig, what you doing? Come on, you Arsenal, says Stephen. Just being Android says much better. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. But I have to say, for social media, the iPhone is better. I have to say. You know, like when when the videos come up on the same old Arsenal Twitter page, like you get the option to tweet video, and it looks like it's our video. It doesn't look messy. On Android, you have to cut and paste and do this and do that. So I said, sod that. I'm going back to iPhone. Oh, we have a troll. Hello, sir. Lose Arsenal. You're in the wrong stream, mate. You need to go and join another one, a Villarreal one. Is it you want? We're Arsenal. Up the Arsenal. You're in the wrong stream. Stephen says, you think we'll win? Well, we will win. I do, mate. I do. We're going to win. Bad Boy says, iPhones are for girls, grannies, and like X Factor. Don't be putting that kind of thing in the chat, mate. Please, just in case that causes offence. I know that's I know you, and I know that's a slip of the keyboard, but just have a little think before you do that again. Was an iPhone for 10 years, had to change, but I'm not a social media guy as much as... Well, yeah, exactly. It depends what you want it for. Miss Melina, Craig, thoughts on a PS5? I'd love one. And the reason I got the Xbox Series, the reason I got the Xbox Series X is because of Flight Simulator. That's what I wanted it for. That's what I wanted it for. And I have my little girl to thank for that, because she wrote a letter to Santa Claus asking would he bring me an Xbox because I'd been a good boy. So, Aubameyang! Oh, fuck! Come on, Arsenal! Come on! Woo! That woke me up. Oh, man. So close, so close. Come on, Arsenal. You're all over these. Come on. Game Pass Ultimate is brilliant. I have to say, I've got it. It is really, really good. Sorry, I didn't think. Sorry if I did offend anyone. Don't worry, bad boy. It's all good. I know that you didn't mean that, so I don't think anyone was offended. So let's forget about it and let's move on. The old back scratchers, I tell you what. How good are they? Oh, yeah. Just being says, waiting to see your reaction is price. I'm not making anyone jump tonight anyway. Oh, he's their best player, isn't he? Oh, if him coming off, that'll be all right, wouldn't it? Coat hanger does the trick. It surely does. It surely does. Jelly Spoon, how are you? Thanks for joining along. I'm about a minute behind, am I? I'll tell you what, if you're watching it on Sky, pause it. Let me know what minute you've paused it at in the chat, and then I'll tell you when I'm coming up to it, and we'll be synced. So if everyone wants to do that now, pardon me. If you want to sync up, pause. If you're watching it live, obviously on BT, and you've got Sky, pause it and let me know what minute you're on. Matthew Skull says, "Can you show the game?" No, I can't, mate. Unfortunately, that would be copyright, and the channel would be wiped. And as you know, I'm not about to risk it. I'm not about to risk that, unfortunately, mate. So sorry, can't help you out. No harm in asking, no, eh? Yes, it is. It is. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but I know via Harry that he's their best player. He doesn't look happy, does he? Hands over his face. Could be serious. 18. Paused at 29:15. Oh, I missed it, mate. Sorry. I missed it. I am on 29, 20, 30. 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Oh, Melina, you're well ahead.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
What?
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
No, Siri, I didn't ask you anything. You can go back to bed. Thank you. That was a bit strange. Siri started talking to me. Daniel, Mel, you are 34. God, you're well ahead, love. Well ahead. You're about 70 seconds behind, Craig. Ah, look, it doesn't matter. As long as you don't... Daniel, I'm synced with Daniel. Great. That would wipe your channel so fast it would make your eyes spin. Absolutely, mate. It really would. The Assembled, hello. Thanks for coming along. My wonky stream is well behind. You lot are spilling the beans. Craig says I'm about 70 seconds behind. As long as we don't ruin it for each other, it's all good. You know, it's all good. You support Cole U? Is that Cole U, as in Colchester United? Or I've got friends who support Colchester United. Okay, lads, this is not good. Half an hour in, we've had one shot. This is not good. I don't like it. We have a Galatasaray fan in. Is that right? Are you a Galatasaray fan? Welcome, welcome. Oh, Hector Bellerin, man. Yeah, that's the team. Colchester United. I represented Colchester United. Here's a story for you. I represented Colchester United in the summer of God knows when. I played for Colchester United Youths at Essex University. I was playing for Wivenhoe at the time. Their goalkeeper, who got picked, broke his leg. So they asked the Wivenhoe manager, would I be interested in playing for them? And I did. And I played over 3 nights at Essex University for Colchester United. And then, of course, as most of you, half of you know, I used to be in the Ipswich Town youth team as well. Neve Murray's a Man United fan. Neve, you're already in the final, girl. You're already in the final. And hopefully it'll be an Arsenal-Man United final. It's not looking too good at the moment. Matthew says, what's my favourite Arsenal chant? I'm not going to sing it because I'll get taken down. Just Being says, what haven't you done? I know I'm a man of many talents, mate. I'm a man of many talents. I used to play for the Essex representative squad, but I used to play for the rep squad. They were the Essex representative squad. And I used to play alongside, I was a sub, though, I will say, but the main goalkeeper was Graham Napier, who, of course, played cricket for Essex. Ed Sheeran is the new sponsor of Ipswich. That's right, mate. He is. He is. I'd say he'll be going onto the board, I reckon. Scotty says, was that at Harlow, Craig, for Essex? No. It was like a Colchester and wider surrounding area like representative team. It was like this. It was over at Essex University, and there was some foreign teams there. I can remember there be foreign teams there, but a long time ago now, mate. Long time ago. Just Being says I'm a name dropper. I suppose so. I suppose so. It's all true, though. It's all true. I was very fortunate when I was young. I really was very fortunate. Stephen said, am I doing a watch along on Sunday for West Brom? Yeah, I will be, yeah. Nigel, I've never heard you. I've never seen you. I've never seen you swear before. Deary me. You know it's bad when Nigel is swearing. Henry Jackson says, Messi or Ronaldo? Messi all the way, mate. Messi all day long. The GOAT. Lionel Messi is the GOAT. So if we have a podcast football match, Craig is in goal. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Matthew, you're just coming back from injury. I hope you're okay, mate. Hope you're okay. My thoughts are below. What's the significance of the frame GK gloves in the background, Craig? That one there, is a signed goalkeeper's glove from Bob Wilson. And Mark, who does the podcast with us, got me that for Christmas. We've done a Chris Crindle, and that's what Mark got me. It's a signed Bob Wilson goalkeeper's glove, and that is a certificate of authenticity up there. Bob Wilson, legend. Billy Powell says you'll be protected with me in front of you, Craig. Get in, Bill. Get in. Having it, mate. Let's have it. We'll have it in Spain, Billy. Get it sorted. Okay, so this game is the complete opposite of what I expected. I expected us to come out the traps, get it going, fast passing, get down the wings, attack. And now you're hoping for second half FC. Roxana, hi from California. Wow, hello to you. Thanks for coming along. California, goodness me. I suppose it would be wrong if I didn't ask you what the weather's like. Is it nice? Simon, I see you. 087. I see you. 0798 1234. Second half blitz, let's hope so. Winter says we'll be better off with a tree stump at right back. Simon C says 1-0 to the Arsenal. Let's hope so. Martinelli on at half time. Got to do something. Got to do something. This is poor. So bad. Matthew says, can you say hi to my friend? Hello, friend. I've been doing this a bit longer than that, Matthew. You have to do very, very well to catch me out, Matthew. Very, very well. Colin says, Bellerin may be the worst player I've seen at Arsenal for a while, and that's saying something. Because we've all had some stink. Yeah, absolutely. Where do I live? I live in Cork in Ireland. Stephen says, Craig, how you think England will do in the next World Cup if we get there? I'm sure we'll get. Oh. I'm laughing at that, Matthew. Very good. Very good. Colin, do you remember Gus Caesar? Yeah, do you remember Gus Caesar? Indeed. Scott says, I DJ there, Craig. Forgot the place now. Was mad. Really good people. Yeah, it's a great spot, mate. It's a great spot. I live in West Cork. I don't live in the city. I live in West Cork. A beautiful spot. It really is. Really is. Stephen says, who do I think in England team? Oh, I don't know, mate. If there's... Oh, my God. I thought that was going to be an own goal. Good evening, Crook. This is painful, isn't it? Absolutely. Like I said, if you want to donate for this week's podcasts, you can. The link is in the description below. As for the people that know, I've lowered the minimum. I said I was going to lower the minimum to £1, but it will only let me lower the minimum to £3. If you'd like to make a donation for the podcast this week, then thank you very much. But if you don't want to, then that's also fine as well. It doesn't matter. Who is the England player? Who is the best England player in the world today? It's a good question, that, actually. Something's got to give here, boys. It's absolutely rubbish, this is. 45 minutes to save his season. That's a great header by Rob Holden. That really is. Thank you, Scott. Really, really appreciate it. Billy Martinelli not starting. How far behind are you? You just got to kick off or something? I know you're in Spain, but they're not that far behind, are they? Billy says it's Jack Grealish, 10 all day. Best English player. 1-0 to Man United. 7-2 on aggregate. There was never any doubt, though, was there? There was never any doubt that they were going to get to the final, especially after a 6-2 first leg win. Stephen says, come on, Arsenal, we need to play better. Echo that, mate. I echo that. This is so bad. You wouldn't think this was a semi-final, would you? You'd think this was a group game. Craig says, if this wasn't so important, I'd switch it off this tripod at half-time. I would as well, mate. I would as well. Well, that's actually a lie. I've never done that. The Assemble question. What would you prefer, a lucky manager or a jammy one? That's both the same thing, isn't it? Jammy and lucky. Barry Wall says, Bob Wilson was my gym teacher in school in London. Wow, imagine. Just being said the players should be doing better. Absolutely, absolutely. Henry Jackson says, how do you donate? There's a link in the description, mate. Thank you very much indeed. It's a link to my coffee page because I have taken a stand about how much YouTube take off you guys. It's ridiculous. Is that Jurges on Twitch? Jurges125. Good evening, sir. Thanks for joining me. If you could follow us on Twitch, appreciate that. Thanks very much. Crook says Saka is poor tonight. I said it, mate. I said it on the podcast on Monday. Bakayoko Saka has been poor for the last good few games. And look at that, look. And Martinelli is on the bench. 5 chances, 1 assist last week, and he gets dropped. Man of the match performance. Man of the match performance against Newcastle when he gets dropped. It's not good enough from the manager. What must he be thinking, Martinelli? What must he be thinking? What have I got to do to get a start? My thought on Sarri as the next Arsenal manager. Goodness me, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Are you allowed to smoke in the Emirates? I don't think you can smoke in the Emirates, can you? You'll be on the gum like me. Billy Powell had a PE teacher called Mr. Fit. Well, I'll tell you what, right? I had a technology teacher called Mr. Pratt. And that is 100%. And I can remember one day, he said something to me in class. And I think it was because I wasn't wearing a school uniform or something. I was a bit of a rebel when I was at school. And he said something to me anyway. And I turned around to him and I said, I don't call you Mr. Pratt for nothing, do you? And he got up out of his desk. He walked over. He got me around the scruff of the neck. And he put me across the table. I'll never forget it. He put me across the table. And he says, I don't care how big you think you are, Scott. The bigger, the better. I was like, all right, no problem. No problem. Oh, dearie me. William comes on, guarantee it. Oh, don't say that, for God's sake. Craig Tanner, Martinelli to do a Pulisic. And single-handedly take us to the final. Be nice, wouldn't it? Saka is tired. Arteta is a door handle. Somehow this will go our way. I hope you're right. Do you think that Daniel Ek will put in a bid? I really do think he will. Yes, I do. What a question. Do you know what? These are the kind of questions I like. So if you've got any of those kind of questions, Craig, if you had to have a sit-down meal with a rival footballer, who would it be and why? Do you mean like London rivals or anyone except an Arsenal player? Is it? Daniel says you can see it happening. Aporov need Martinelli on for Odegaard. No, I disagree. I think we need Martinelli on for Saka. London rivals. Okay. Now or any? Are we talking now, or am I going back through the years? Any. Okay. If I could sit down with a London rival to dinner, who would it be and why? I'm going to have a think about that, Mel, and I'll come back to you. But it's a great question. If I could have dinner with any London rival, I have an answer. If I could sit down with any rival, past or present, for a sit-down meal, I would sit down with Paul Gascoigne. I would listen to that man talk to me about everything he done in football, his personal life, his mental. He's had poor mental health over the years. Paul Gascoigne has had a lot of troubles, but let me tell you that man, although he's an ex-Spurs player, Paul Gascoigne is the greatest ever midfielder this country has ever produced. England has ever produced. An absolute genius of a footballer. An absolute genius. And I would... It can be only him. Just being question. If you had one or the other, hooves for hands or flippers for feet? I'd probably have to take flippers for feet, I'd say. Flippers for feet. Thanks for liking the stream, Stephen. Thank you. Half time, lads. This is where I go downstairs and get some more supplies. Poor first half, wasn't it? Poor first half. What we'll do is when we come back at half time, if anyone is watching on live TV, we'll sync it back up. And we'll go again. That was a horrendous half of football. We're 45 minutes away from being knocked out of Europe. We're 45 minutes away from our season being over. Stay with me, lads. Stay in the chat box. Be kind, be courteous to each other. I pride myself on you lot, and we'll see you again in 15 minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the live watch along. Arsenal versus Villarreal in the second leg, semi-final of the Europa League. If you want to sync up with me, pause your TVs now, or pause it at kickoff, or rewind it to kickoff, and we can sync up. I think I'm about a minute behind you all. I think I'm about a minute behind. He's back. I'm back, Luke. Thank you very much. Bad boy, thank you very much. And Mel, thank you very much indeed for the welcome back. Just being at the Mo AFTV, have 47,000 watching with them. And the chat is going like a bullet train. Much prefer this small group. Far, far better. Nice one, Craig. Thanks very much, Just Being. I really appreciate that. Here, look, I'm not like... I'm doing this to be sociable. I'm doing this for me, as well as you, because like it's great to sit here and have a chat while we're watching the game, you know? Cheers all. Here's to a better second half. Oh, it's very gassy. Do excuse me. Jeez, I must be a mile behind here. Oh, it's 5 minutes behind, am I? Liam says, welcome back, Craig. Much better chat from the people in here. Exactly. Look, like I said, and the thing about it is, because it's so small, I can moderate it well. So, like, if anyone says anything out of turn, just gone. See you later. You know, it's easy. I would much rather sit here with. There's 34 of you in here. I would much rather sit in here with 34 than 34,000. Absolutely, I would. And I'll tell you why. Because I know you all from the podcast. I know every single one of you that comes up in here. I know from the chat from a Monday night. So that's what makes this little community so good. That's why I love it. John West said, this is dire, Craig. Cheers. Oh, mate, isn't it? Right, so I'm just about to kick off, I think. Players are just coming out onto the pitch. Liam says, the AFC chat is like looking at the Matrix code whizzing down. A lot of trolls in there as well, I'd say, is there? A lot of trolls. Yeah, if you could hit the like button, that would be great. Thanks very much. Thanks, Sherlock Holmes, for saying that for me. Thank you. The only good thing is about the AFT stream is that the judge is on there. Absolutely. You've kicked off. Okay, we'll pause it and rewind it back to the kickoff, and I'll let you know when I kick off. Henry Jackson, it's not letting me donate. Very strange. Well, if it's not letting you do it, then no problem, mate. No problem. But thank you very much for your kindness. Pause it or rewind it if you've kicked off already, and I will let you know when I have kicked off. It's coming up very soon. I will let you know any second. We are kicking off now. Craig, the link isn't working to Ko-fi in the description. Please edit it if possible, mate. It's not working. Okay, well, try. Okay, right. You can copy and paste. I'm just going to put this one in the chat, right? There you go. Copy and paste that into your browser, and that should take you to the donation page. Thanks very much for letting me know that, Mel, actually. Thank you. 45 minutes to save the season is right. Oh, Pepe! Oh! Oh! Just being, it says the resource you are looking for has been removed and had its name changed or is temporarily unavailable. Okay, let me see what's going on here. One second. So bad from Pepe. Crikey, I'm all over the place now. What's good? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it there now. If you try that one. Thanks very much for that, Just Being. The one you sent works in the chat is fine. Lovely. Thanks very much indeed. This is so bad, lads. Thanks, Mel. Who do we want Martinelli? When do we want him now? Absolutely. A goal will do it and all. A goal will do it. Is Unai Emery about to have the last laugh? He's got to make some changes somewhere. We are just not getting forward enough. We are not playing football. It's very strange. Yeah, your description link has symbols after the main URL, so it's messed up. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Perhaps I copy and pasted it quickly when I was doing it. Great ball. Yep. Here we go. Oh. It's not going to happen, is it? It is not going to happen. Good idea. Great idea. I can see what he's trying to do, but Manu winning, says Tiger up. Yeah, oh, sure. Look, I mean, yeah, we are looking better this half, I have to say. It's still brutal, though, isn't it? It is still brutal. That's a great ball. Clash of heads. Oh, lads. Simon, absolutely agree with you, mate. He should have started. How can you have a player who man of the match performance at Newcastle and get dropped? What kind of football manager doesn't play his informed players? The kid is chomping at the bit to get on this pitch and play for this club, and he hasn't started him. Is it like I know I've said I'll back him, but I will call out his moronic decisions. Pardon me. Sorry, this beer's getting to me. A bit gassy. Pardon me. I hope you can't hear them. Billy Power says you just need that one shot to bounce off the keepers. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Henry Jackson says Messi or Pele. Now there's a question. There is a question. And it's a hard question because of the generation of football that they played in. It's a hard question. But for me, like, I can remember when I was a kid, my mum take me this series off the telly. It was a World Cup series, and it went from every World Cup, from the first one. I think it was 1990, I think. So they done like a World Cup series. It was on BBC One. She taped it every night for me, and it went right up to the 1990 World Cup, right from the first one. And as a kid, like Pele, Maradona, you know, when I was first getting into football, watching those World Cup things, you know, you're looking at players like Pele, Maradona, Eusebio, Jeff Hurst. Oh my God. Oh my God. No! So I was lucky enough to actually see them play and things like that. But you know, there's no doubting that Pele was magnificent, great player. Very young at his first World Cup, you know, took the world by storm. Then you've got Maradona. Again, is a massive shout for the best there ever was, you know. But for me, it's Lionel Messi. He's unbelievable. He's unreal. Mel, have I ever been to an away game? If so, no, I haven't. I've never been that fortunate, I'm afraid. I've never been that fortunate. Been to the Emirates, but never fortunate to go away from home. I'd love to. I really would. I'd love to. The atmosphere at the away games, well, I'm always talking to Lee about the away games, you know, and he says the atmosphere for the away games are unreal. That's a question for the judge, that is, Mel. Potsy must be raging. I can tell you that he is. I was downstairs getting a couple of beers, and the group chat was going mad. Dan is not happy. Not a happy man. None of us are happy, to be honest. I mean, even Nigel started swearing. I mean, that'll tell you how bad it is. Phil Foden or Jordan Sancho? Phil Foden all the way. Phil Foden and Jack Grealish. Honestly, like I put Jack Grealish and Phil Foden in the same bracket. They are going to be generational talents. I'm sure of it. And I hope that they have some kind of influence on the England team, because as an Englishman myself, you know, I'd love to see England win a major. It doesn't have to be the World Cup. I'd love to see them win Euros. I'd love to see them win the World Cup, of course, but will that ever happen? Who knows? Hopefully I've got a few years left on this planet, and I might get to see it. But with the talent, Phil Foden and Jack Grealish, and, you know, Reece James, Nick Pope, Henderson in goal. You know, you got Jordan Sancho, Ollie Watkins. All these young players who are playing for England now have got such a long international career ahead of them. It's looking good, and it's looking good. I was lucky enough to watch the 1990 World Cup. I'm lucky. I'm lucky enough to see like the two best England teams, in my opinion, that there has been. And of course, that was the 1990 World Cup. I was lucky enough to watch that when I was a young kid. That was my first World Cup that I can remember watching fully. And then, of course, 96, Euro 96. Lucky enough to see that. That was a good England team. That was a good England side. Should have won that tournament. Should have beaten the Germans in the semi-final that night. But it just wasn't to be. So, but that was a good team. Why is Arteta waiting to change? I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. Oh, my God. This is awful. How are you giving a goal kick for that? Terry Venables, yeah. Terry Venables was manager 96. He was unlucky. They were very unlucky against Germany that night, I thought. Paul Gascoigne was that far away from putting us through. Because if you remember rightly, that was the first tournament they introduced the golden goal. Gazza was that far away. That far away. Come on, Roma. Only another 4 to get. Craig, did you have those Italia 90 balls? Oh, mate, yes, I did. I had loads of them as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. They were great. I remember taking them to school. 96 team had Steve Stone in the squad. They did. But it was a bloody good team, that was, a 96 team. Take Rafa as manager all day long. I'll tell you what, mate, looks like we might be making some phone calls after this. Like, this is so bad. You would never have thought that we were chasing a Euro. Oh, lads, this is so bad. Yeah, 1-1 at United, Mel. Edin Dzeko has just equalised. Collins, was it France 98? Good World Cup, that, mate. I thought Big Sol Campbell had sent England into was it the semi-finals? Yeah, the semi-finals against Argentina. A goal ruled out for no reason whatsoever, mate. England robbed that night. I can remember that, watching down the pub in my hometown and crying my eyes out after that game. Absolutely bawled my eyes out. We were robbed that night, England. That was, of course, the game that David Beckham got sent off for kicking out Simeone. Good evening to this Total Screamers podcast. How are you? So I take it that's Simo or Jake. 2-1 Roma. Come on, Roma. Only another 3 to go. Sorry, 4. No, 3 will do it. 3 will do it. Come on. You never know. Football's a funny old game. Henry says, I need to leave the stream. Hope you have a nice day. All the best, Henry. Thanks very much for coming along, mate. Thank you very much. I much appreciated. He assembled that 98 game. Shearer elbowed the keeper that nobody ever speaks about. When? What, when Sol Campbell scored the header? Come on now. Simo here, mate. Think Arteta might have got this wrong. Well, look, do you know what, mate? I don't think he has. I don't think he has. The players on this pitch should be good enough to be beating Villarreal. I'm sorry, mate. And this is at home. It's the best team he could have picked. Probably bar not starting Martinelli. So And Mari's down now as well. Great. I'll have a look at that. Assembled. I'll have a look at that. Are you German or Irish? Or Argentinian? Martinelli coming onto the pitch, thank God. Oh, I've just seen Mari's ankle there. That's not good. That's not good. I'll be back to you in 1 second. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to break the seal. I've been trying to hold off. Liam says he's falling asleep trying to watch this game. God. I'm looking at my bed now, actually, thinking I might get in it. Perhaps if I go to the toilet, we'll score. Let's try it. Did it work? No. It really is like being in the pub, isn't it? Arsenal first, Craig, you make life so much better. Oh, thanks very much, mate. I like that. Thanks very much. Comments like that make it worth doing, you know. Ah! Oh. Oh, lads, I don't know if I could. Nicholas says, do I play FIFA? I used to, but not anymore. I'm so bad at it. Liam says, Craig, you'll better be in the toilet for the next half an hour. Craig, you going to the bog was the highlight of the evening. That was a great noise, Craig. Oh yeah, I do that a lot, mate. I do that a lot. My girl's taking the mickey out of that noise as well. That's my alarm. that one. FIFA is bad for your mental health. Craig, you know what? I'm telling you what, right? My mental health is a lot much better since I finished playing that game. It is so bad. FIFA's. I cannot believe a franchise that have got that much money make a game so bad every single year. I do buy it every year. I will admit, but like, I play it for 3 months when it's good, and then they bring out they bring out an update for it, and they just ruin it. Simo says it's all about Football Manager. Oh my God, mate, you must be fun at parties. I tried playing Football Manager. What a load of tosh. What a load of tosh. Sorry, Colin. Sorry, Craig. Are subs okay to spoil? Yeah, you can spoil the subs, no problem. Just don't spoil a goal if you can help it. Football managers rubbish, mate. Football managers for people who've got too much time on their hands. Craig says, amen, brother, amen. I'll stop playing it. Exactly the same. I'll get EA play for 3 months and then cancel. Yeah, exactly. Just get it for nothing. And then if it's, just fucking rubbish. I hate it. But I will say, Craig, is I have a really good couple of mates who I play clubs with. And we have a great laugh playing clubs, I've got to say. Do you know what? Next FIFA, I might start up a same old Arsenal clubs. That'll be a good laugh. We can stream that live. That'll be good. Sai says he loves Football Manager and he is also no fun at party. A Noonan, congratulations on getting the job, Craig. Love the content. Thanks very much indeed. I really appreciate you coming along and saying that. Thank you. We'll give the real footy a miss. Do you know what, mate? I think you might be right. Oh, United goal 2-2. That's them into the final. Absolutely. Ian Barron, hi guys. The Diamond FC fans do a boost the budget scheme for the running of the club or next season. We have raised just over 55k. Target's 120k at the end of the month. Well done, Ian. Crook says, at least I can see Arsenal win on FIFA. Exactly. Win things on FIFA. Exactly. Always when you get to the final, whack it down to semi-professional. Just coming up to 7. We're going out, lads, aren't we? We're out. Leno, mate. I stick up for you every week. Every week I stick up for you and you do this to me. How am I supposed to stick up for you if you keep doing this? Winter says, what happened to the protest today? I understand there was a protest. But unfortunately, what I've heard and what I was told, it was pretty poor. We just need one, Craig. We do. We just need one. Oh, that's sorry. I'm not being very. I'm just. This is like. It really is torture. Come on, son. Crook says he's turned the commentary off and put circus music on. It's more fitting. Here we go. Free kick in a dangerous position. William, good evening, sir. Following Arsenal is like a vocation. It's tough at times, but never boring. Well, that's true. That's very true. If only that Argentine... Oh, come on, Billy. He's made as many mistakes as Leno has. And the fact of the matter is, if he wasn't so good in the FA Cup, Bill, you wouldn't know who he was. Cheers, lads. Let's have another fag. Arsenal scoring is like finding again a gold hen's tooth. Craig Jobby did his job in the FA Cup. Oh, he certainly did. Total Screamers, lock up your daughters. Craig's had 2. I've had 4, actually. So, have that. I'm lucky. That's my 4th one. I'm doing all right, actually. I'm not asleep yet. Lacazette coming on. Let's pretend we scored a goal. We'll see, Simo, when I come to Glasgow. We'll see who has the most pints. We shall see, son. We shall see. Oh, Roma only need 5 now. Oh. If Man United get Villarreal in the final, right, that's going to be a record scoreline win, I'd say. Billy says, screw Glasgow, come to Barcelona. Billy, we'll get that on. We will get that on. Absolutely. What's that Villarreal player doing? Just jumping like you didn't. No one touched you, mate. Great ball. Oh, fuck! Oh, it ain't happening, is it? It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. I don't know why I've taken my glasses off because I can't see nothing now. Oh, that's better. Penalty! How is that a free kick to Villarreal? How? The geezer went to take a shot. How is that a free kick to Villarreal? How is that a free kick to Villarreal? How? Oh, okay. My apologies. That is a free kick to Villarreal. Oh, my God. Always wait, Craig. Always wait until you've seen all angles. Oh, I don't like this. Come on, Arsenal. No, it's not a soundproof room. No way. Everyone downstairs must be wondering what's going on. Well, mind you, they know full well what's going on. Simo says, I was going to say Craig because I'm way behind, but I'm glad I didn't. Scotty says this is pathetic. Absolutely, mate. Daniel Shaw says same as you, Craig. Winters. Just Being says his sphincter is tightening. I wish mine was. Can someone yeah, exactly, mate. This is like, it's just, I just don't understand how. I mean, like, this is one of the. Like, I've watched a lot of European semi-finals, right? But this has got to be one of the poorest ones I've ever watched. This is like a. It's just like a group game. It's like Villarreal are top or Arsenal are second or the other way round. And like we're through. Villarreal are through. Arsenal are through. It doesn't matter. Do you know? It's so bad. And after Aubameyang's interview, I said on the podcast, didn't I? Before I said in Aubameyang's interview that I thought he was a man on a mission. I mean, like, what is that, Martinelli? Who's he bringing on? Laka? Who's he taking off? It is like a friendly, Daniel. It really is like an Emirates Cup game, isn't it? 15 minutes. Craig, they're so lucky there's no fans in the ground. Yeah, they are, but then on the flip side of that, mate, if there was, you know, if we had a full house here tonight, the place would be rocking and, you know, it would help the players. But I get what you're saying. Oh my God. No. Why is Willian warming up? Oh. I hope this becomes a YouTube viral video of me going, no, Willian, and then he scores the winner in the 95th minute. I hope that happens. Come on, lads. There it comes. Yes! Oh! How? If you... Oh! Oh my God! Oh! I've never seen Aubameyang head of football before in my life, and then he does that. Oh my God! It's just not happening, is it? It is just not happening. He's taken Aubameyang. What? Oh, Mikel, I can't agree with that, mate. He's changed it up, has he? Has he gone 3-5? Has he changed things up? Oh, lads. Yeah, it was. Craig, do you know what, mate? Great point. It was a great cross. Colin says that's when you know when God ain't on your side. Yeah, absolutely. It's not happening, is it? It's not happening. 10 minutes left. William says he's got to go. It is poor. "10 minutes to save your season, Mikel Arteta." Blacker! Oh. Jelly Spoon says, "Where's the player's own heart and self-motivation? Just can't." Yeah, I know. I'm with you. I'm with you. Where do we go from here? Don't know, mate. I don't know. I'll be surprised if Arteta goes. I believe the board have got too much faith in him for some weird reason. I'm with you, Crook. I'm with you, mate. I think we'll still see him here next year. I really do. But if they're going to keep him on, man, they have got to back him. They have got to back him. If they don't back him, you can't blame. I'm sorry. If they don't back him, you can't blame him. If we find ourselves 7th, 8th, 9th up to Christmas next year, and they haven't backed him, and they give him this team to play with again, well, you can't blame him. I'm sorry. Just being our pet. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. What more has he got to do? He has picked the best team. He has. And that is the best team he could have put on the pitch. And when they get onto the pitch, it's over to them. And there's just there's no desire, there's no passion. And like he has got big choices to make in the summer who he's going to get rid of. He really has. Yeah, Colin, you're right. I mean, he tells us how much they back him and this, that, and the other, but I don't know. I think we've kind of come to terms now that we're out of this competition. I mean, I know it only takes a second to score a goal, but I just can't see us scoring. Who scores? Who scores? Corner, isn't it? Surely. Red Star Belgrade, Arsenal, London. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Look at them all standing around, no urgency, no one grabbing. Yeah, exactly. I know there's no captain, is what it is. That's what it is. There's no leader on the pitch. Absolutely no. No one wants to take the armband at Arsenal. Is just a thing. No one wants to be the captain. You know. Give Aubameyang the armband. Yeah, why? Why give Aubameyang the armband because he's the best player? No, you give the captain's armband to a real captain, and that for me is Kieran Tierney. Fashion accessories, yep, exactly, mate. Exactly, bad boy. When you can't believe that we can't score a goal here again, I mean, Arsenal's first wake up, people. It wasn't a process; it was a PR. Oh, come on now. I get what you're saying, but I'm an Arsenal fan, and I'll back it until I can't back it no more. That's what it's all about. I won't listen to other people. How many good 90 minutes have you enjoyed this season, or club needs a complete overhaul? Hate seeing this decline. It breaks my heart. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. Yeah, look, I totally understand what you're saying. It is bad. Arsenal first. If you don't trust the owner, you can't trust his process. I'm just saying facts. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Fair enough. Look, I'm not going to get into an argument. I respect everyone's opinions. I just ask that you respect mine back. But perhaps this is it. Perhaps this is the night when I come off the fence. Perhaps this is the night. Do you know? We look like a 9th place team. Yeah, we do. We do. Mel, Craig, this has been a great watch along. Thank you very much, Mel. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Comments like that make it worth doing. Not good enough. We gave ourselves too much work. Yeah. Jermaine, you're right, mate. You're right. Pid says it's the best watch along going. So much respect for you, Craig. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate that. Thank you. Billy says he completely agrees and he's enjoyed it. He's a Villa fan, so if he's enjoyed it, I'd hope the Arsenal fans have. John says we don't deserve to go through how bad this has been. Do you know what, John? I can't argue against that. I can't argue against that. Right, I'm going to try it one more time, right? I've already broken the seal, and as you boys know, and ladies, if you've drunk an amount of lager, you need to go for a wee. Once you've broke the seal, game over. I have to go again. I will sacrifice me leaving this TV. We're going to score. And when we score, it was because Craig went to the toilet and we're in the Europa League final. Did it work? No. Great stream this, Craig. It's not over till the whistle goes. Yeah, exactly. I know, but it's done, isn't it? We were job. Congrats, by the way. Will you continue with the weekly show? Oh, of course. Absolutely. Well, that's a penalty. Done and dusted. Almost out of Europe. Andrew, it's been a bad game. Great watch along. Thanks, mate. Done and dusted, says Mel. Out of Europe. Cook says, be excited. Yeah, be excited about what? The fence is wobbling, lads. The fence is wobbling. It's not going to happen, is it? 5 minutes. You can't bring the play back that far after that. Come on, ref. You're supposed to be... Oh, my God. Do you know what, John? You hit the nail on the nail there, mate. The nail on the head. The frustration under Wenger of being the better team, but losing seems so far away from this. Do you know what? It's been the same of the night. It's hard to disagree. It really is. I feel like we are watching a massive decline at our football club. Something desperately needs to be done at Arsenal. I wish I had the answers for you. I really do. Does sacking Arteta and bringing in the experienced manager mean success? If someone else comes in, do they do better with this squad? I don't know. I don't know. Nearly out of our misery, says Crook. I think the misery's just beginning, isn't it? I can't believe we haven't beat these at home. Oh, seriously. One minute away. That's a foul, ref. He's put his hat. Referee shocking. That was a foul. How can you put? Tremendous performance and hats off to Villarreal for the desperate and sad night for Arsenal in what has been a very disappointing season for them. Not good to see the young players there, Saka. Just disappointing, but look, too nerve-wracking. Too much of the handbrake on in the first half and didn't really go for it. You know, you were so close to a final. You had a couple of chances in the post twice. Credit to Villarreal, he defended really well, got a massive opportunity missed from Arsenal, and as you said, where do they go from there? So that's it. Goalless on the night, not enough for Arsenal. I'm not too sure what to say, to be honest. We're out. I have to be honest. We deserve to be out. Villarreal deserve to go through. Credit to them. We have to credit Villarreal. They got the job done at home. They've come to the Emirates, and they've got their reward. I totally believe that Arteta have picked the right team. I totally believe that. I'm not taking any blame away from him because it was the first leg where he lost it. But I can't forgive. Arteta's made mistakes, yes, over the 2 legs, but I can't forgive these players. I can't. I can't forgive them. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to. I just don't know what to say. We're just not good enough, are we? Simple. Just not good enough. I hope Villarreal go on and beat Man United now. That's all I'm saying. Look, thanks very much to everyone joining me this evening. I'm sorry that it's finished like this. I'm sorry that we didn't have anything to celebrate. Look, Villarreal they deserve to go through. They deserve to be in the final. Arsenal so poor over the 2 legs. Absolutely pathetic. I'd have to have a long, hard think tonight about, it's heartbreaking. I don't know. No European football next season for the first time in God knows how long. Look, don't try not to be too down. Try not to be too down about it. It's happened and it's over. Manchester United and Villarreal will contest the Europa League final. I'll see you at the weekend. We'll be doing a West Brom watch along. If you want to come and have a chat, come and see us. Look out for Twitter, and I'll see you then. Look, and until I see you again, take care of yourselves and each other. Up the Arsenal.